Okay, so the problem is there are 25 students in Miss J's class. There are 15 students in Miss Salvato's class. How many students in both classes? What do we do to solve this? First, we're going to circle the important numbers and underline the question. So, what do we come to? 25 students. So circle 25 students. And I like to circle the unit as well to make sure we don't leave it off of the answer. So 25 students in Miss J's class. 15 students in Miss Salvato's class. Underline the question. How many students in both classes? We have some keywords in our question that are going to tell us what operation to use. I would think both is important, and that indicates that we are going to add. So our numbers now. 25 students and 15 students. And we're trying to figure out how many students in both classes. So the first method I want to talk about is going to be the linear model. It's going to be a number line. First, I want to point out that each hash mark is worth 5 students. This is important because we're not counting by ones, we're skip counting by fives. First, we have to indicate the quantity of 25 students. So start at 0 and jump to 25. This is showing our 25 students. Let's double check ourselves. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay? Now we have to add to this 15 students. So we put our pen back on 25 and we jump 15 spaces. Let's double check to make sure that's 15. Skip counting by fives. 5, 10, 15. So this indicates our 15. The answer would be 40. So 40 students in both classes. The fact that this arrow, the front of this arrow, is touching the back part of this arrow indicates addition. Okay, so the next model that I want to demonstrate this problem with is going to be a place value setup where we have the ones place and the tens place. I've set the problem up in a double T to keep our numbers lined up and indicate that this is the ones place and this is the tens place. I'll be using Unifix cubes in the form of base 10 blocks because I don't have base 10 blocks. So first we have to make the number 25. So how many units do we have in the ones place? 5. So the red's going to indicate 25. So let's make our 5 units in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many in the tens place on 25? 2. So that means we need 2 longs. 1, 2 longs. This is the number 25 represented by base 10 blocks. Now we have to make the number 15. How many units are in the ones place? 5. So let's make that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units in the ones place for the number 15. How many in the tens place? We have 1. So 1 long in the tens place. Now we have to make sure that we don't have more than 9 units in the ones place, because we know that 10 units equals 1 long. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, there's 10 in the ones place. You know what that means. We can regroup because we know that 10 units make 1 long. We're carrying over. It's in the tens place now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 longs in the tens place and 0 units in the ones place. So I said 0 units in the ones place. Carried the 1. This is our long that we made. We're going to carry it over. Now we have 4 longs in the tens place. So now that we've found our total number, 40, because 4 longs and 0 units is equal to the quantity of 40, we have to go back to our problem and answer with the number 40 and our unit. 40 what? Students in both classes.
Awesome. That's all.